Hello everyone, I'm Matt from Qingdao Director Steel Structure Company Limited.
Hi, this is Simon. Welcome to our live broadcast.
Today, we will show you one of our steel structure projects in Qingdao, China.
Yes, before we show you the building construction, let us introduce more about our company.
Okay, please tell us the history of our company.
Our company has established more than 20 years. We started with selling construction materials before 20 years ago. And then we established the first workshop to produce the roofing and the wall panel. As the business grows, we buy our own land to build a new factory in 2000. The main line of the factory is welded steel.
So, we have more than 20 years history to produce the 8-section steel.
Yes,
What's the area of our workshop now?
it's about 20,000 square meters.
How many production lines do we have?
We have 5 lines for each section steel, and we have 6 lines for steel purlins, 3 lines for corrugated sheet, 3 lines for sandwich panel.
That's all components to building a steel structure building.
Not all, but most of the components are produced in one shop. Even the sandwich panel door.
That's good for quality control.
Yes, quality is a priority.
Yes, you are right. Do you have any idea about production capacity?
Sure. We can produce 2,000 tons each section steel per month, 120,000 square meters per fab house per month, 90,000 square meters wall and roof panels per month. Do you know how many workers do we have?
Yes, we have more than 120 well-trained workers. Most of them have more than 5 years working experience in our factory. Also, I know we have more than 15 engineers who can provide professional in-house design service.
What's the main market of our company?
Before 2005, our main market is in Shandong province, China. After 2005, we start expand our business to overseas.
How many countries have our products exported to?
Our products have been sold to many countries. For example, Africa, Australia, New Zealand, South America, and North America. Some countries in South Pacific.
The steel structure is for building construction. So what kind of building we fabricate for?
Most of the projects are workshop, warehouse, chicken house, and hangar, and so on.
The project we introduced today is a workshop.
Yes.
Okay, let's introduce the building. Before introduction, let us show you the model of the typical steel structure shop.
Okay, let's look at the sketch first.
This is the sketch for the portal frame steel structure. This structure is a mono-pitched portal frame. You can see the roof. It's different with this building. This is a pitched roof portal frame. This workshop is a pitched roof portal frame building. There's eaves. This is the roof pitch, the rafter, the columns. the prop photo frame because the vise is too large. Maybe sometimes we need the column in the middle to support the rafter.
This is similar to this.
Yeah, let's see the model. This is a model for the workshop. You can see here is the frame. This is the column. This is the column. You can see there the column. Yeah, and this is the rafter. And on the rafter, there are purlins. The purlins is for fix the roof panel. You can see this building, the purlins has been fixed on the rafter. In this model, there are two main doors. And you can see in this building is also two big doors. This one and that one. Sometimes we need the ladders for maintenance the roofing. The ladders is not installed now.
Okay, now you have the idea about photo frames steel structure building. Now let's look at the project. Please introduce more details about the project.
Okay, this project is a workshop for concrete mix. The building is located in Qingdao, Shandong Province, about 15 kilometers from Qingdao International Airport. The building has a span of 38 meters, two spans in total, and a total width of 76 meters, a length of 95 meters. So the building area is about 7,200 square meters. It is one of the 7 buildings under construction of our company now. This building is a typical photo frame steel structure building. We would like to introduce to you the process of construction and some details of the building.
The installation of the frame was started 20 days ago. You can see the installation of steel column and steel beam have been completed now. The next step will be the installation of purlins and braces. It is expected that the installation of all structure will be completed within 1 week. After installation, after we get the acceptance to the main frame, the next step of installation will be started, including roofing and wall panels, doors, and windows. The contract duration of this project is 80 days, including 2 free days. The first is the steel structure processing. It takes 25 days. Commonly, the delivery time for an order is between 25 to 35 days against different order quantity. Also, our production schedule after structural steel processing complete, we will start the second phase, the installation.
This is a common schedule for the domestic order.
Yes.
How about the order to outside of China?
For the order outside, commonly the delivery time is from 30 days to 35 days. Some customers need to confirm the structure drawing before fabrication.
It takes time.
Yes.
Last time, one of my customers took 5 days to confirm the drawing.
It's a long time.
Yes, and because it's a CIF order, The shipping space is ordered by customer's agent. They take more than 1 week to order the shipment. So the shipment date is 2 weeks after the production complete.
So it's around 50 days.
Yes, it's around 50 days. Let's continue our introduction. The total weight of all steel structure in the project is about 160 tons. Our company completed the processing within 20 days. Before it was sent to the construction site, customers and the third-party inspection persons went to the factory for inspection. They are very satisfied with our quality and progress control.
Yes, quality is our priority.
Yes. The building is all steel structure building. The main body is a portal frame structure.
What is the portal frame building?
A portal frame building. The portal frame are generally low-rise structures comprising columns and horizontal or pitched rafters connected by the moment-resisting connections. Portal frame are very common. For example, 15% of construction steel used in the UK is a portal frame construction.
It's popular.
Yes, it's popular.
What's the advantage of a portal frame steel structure?
The main features of this structure is the small amount of steel used per unit area, the large span of building, the installation is convenient, the construction speed is fast, and it can be in a very short time. The construction will be complete. It will save the customers time and also since all structures are made in factory, we use 40-feet containers to pack goods in the factory. During the shipping process, you can build the foundation locally, and when the structures is shipped to the site, you can install it.
Okay, let's look at the foundation and the pedestal part. Let's move forward. This is the column base plate. We see that the foundation of this project adopts an independent foundation. All steel columns stand on the concrete columns. You can see all the steel column sits on the concrete.
This design is provided by our engineer.
Yes, we can provide the foundation design free of charge. Due to the small self-weight and upper load of the building, the independent foundation can fully meet the requirements. The construction of this foundation is very simple. The amount of concrete is very small. And the investment and construction cycle can also be greatly reduced.
The connection between the foundation and the structure is anchor bolt. Could customer buy the anchor bolt from their local?
Sure, that's better. We could also supply them. The location and elevation of the anchor bolts are very important. So the positioning plates of the anchor bolts will be shipped together with other main products if buy from us. But the transportation time will delay the pouring of the foundation concrete.
Okay. Let's say the installation of the steel column. The steel column is installed in place by crane, tightened in the bottom with the anchor bolt. First, installed 2 or 3 days column and use a temporary bracing to make column steady. After all the structures are installed, filling the non-shrinkable concrete between the foundation base and the steel column bottom plate, so that the foundation can better support the upper building.
What size is the steel column and beams used here?
This project uses a welded H-section steel with a variable cross-section.
Are there any tests for the steel material before production?
Yes. Our company's lab will carry out a physical inspection of all steel to ensure that steel materials meet the specifications and design requirements. And we will show customer the test certificate of the material used in the specific order.
Why use variable cross-section H-shaped steel?
The variable cross-section H-shaped steel is easier to meet the structural stress and can save a lot of steel. You know, the labor cost in China is relatively low, and the material cost occupied more than 17%. Therefore, under the condition of ensuring the safety of the structure, optimal design can save steel consumption, and the biggest responsibility to the customer.
Bolted or welded for the connection?
All components in this project are connected by the high-strength bolts, and welding is hardly used on site.
Simon, I met many customers ask why some other company price is much lower.
Yes, we have the same questions from customers. On the Alibaba platform, there are a large number of steel structure suppliers. Not all suppliers have deep design capabilities, processing capability, and professional technical persons. If the quotation you received is significantly lower than the market price, or the weight is abnormal, please pay attention to these suppliers. The structure he provides likely to be unsafe. As a company engaged in this industry for more than 20 years, we know that structural safety is above all else, followed by the structural quality, and then we will consider profit. We will never sacrifice the interest of a customer for profit. This is the principle and the bottom line.
Some customers always care about how the steel beam and the column can connect it well.
Yes. So high strength bolts are very important. We use a grade 10.9 degree. The tightening of high strength bolts is very important. We will calculate the torque according to the torque coefficient to different batches of bolts and provide it to you. Tighten the high-strength bolt according to this torque. After tightening, it should be closed with pin.
Next is explain our roof parts. Each steel beam and the different bracing connected to the beams. We can see that the steel beam divided into several parts. And how to separate the total beam is according to the design force requirements and container transportation restrictions. As the 40 HC container length inside is 11.8 meters, so the length of one single beam needs to be within 11.8 meters. Normally, the steel beams are assembled well as a whole on the ground, then directly lifted in place and bolted with the columns in the height. The steel beams of this project is also installed according to this method, are installed in 4 spans.
The inner steel. The inner steel, we say the professional name is inner steel flying brace. It's used to ensure the stability of the steel beam. The flying brace forms a stable triangle with purlins and steel beams to ensure the stability of the steel beams. The cross-round steel rod brace. It's used to resist the wind load. All wind load are transmitted to the steel column through the brace and finally to the foundation.
Purlins and supports. Purlins for the roof and the wall are C-type purlins, galvanized purlins. Galvanized amount is 100 grams per square meters. Our company can produce various C-type and D-type purlins. Specifications from 100 millimeter to 300 millimeter. Thickness from 1 millimeter to 3 millimeter. Can meet all structural requirements.
The various round tubes and steel, we say, are all kinds of support. The main purpose is to ensure the stability of the overall structure. The amount is small, but it has a great effect.
Next is the painting. Paint is carried out according to the use environment and customer budget. A total of 6 paints, 2 primers, 2 intermediate paints, and 2 top coats were used in this project. In the process of transportation and installation, the paint is inevitably damaged. After the installation is completed, the damaged parts should be repaired in time to prevent rust.
Matt, can you tell how many days for installation of the glue?
Yes, good question. Some customer may interest in the time and workers needed. As usual, we will send customer detailed installation drawings. And if customer needs, we can also send one of our engineers to guide the install work on site. For example, one warehouse building 2,000 square meters. We suggest customer to find local 6 to 8 workers. It should finish the installation within 30 days. If workers' efficiency is normal, of course.
And how about the installation tools?
As for the main installation tools, our engineer will suggest how many tons crane will be needed, like 10 tons and 20 tons. Other tools like balance level sawing machine, electric hand drill, welding machine, and so on. After delivery, we will make a list of recommended tool list. If customer finds some items are difficult to buy local, we can help buy in China and deliver together with the main structure. And if customer need some other products need in the building, like for furniture, equipment, we can also help purchase and deliver together. Customer needs is first.
Yes, customer needs is first. So let's take a close look at the building.
Okay.
This one, this is a concrete beam. Sometimes we don't use the concrete beam. For this building, we use the concrete beam, and the steel beam is stand on the concrete beam. This is a anchor bolt. Use the anchor bolt fixed on the steel beam, and you can see this is a column. And there is a two span, this room and that room. There is facilities for the equipment for the concrete mixing. Currently, we use sandwich panel or corrugated steel for the wall and roof. But in this building, we use concrete and block wall. You can see this. We'll pour the concrete in this form. This is the wall, and for upper, that will be the girth for the panel.
Simon, do you know the height of this building?
This building, I think, is 12 meters. 12 meters.
Yes.
I think there's some questions from customers.
Yes.
So we answer some questions from customers.
Okay.
Here are some questions frequently asked by the
customer?
Yes. I will tell the question. Please answer for us. So, what type of equipment do I need to erect the structures?
There are different kinds of tools needed for construction. Usually, after customer place order, we will provide the list of tools. Except these tools, also you will require lifting requirement to raise the column and rafters. And also, customer may ask, can we customize metal buildings?
So most of our project is fully customized. When customer tell us the size, the roof type, the dimension, the height, the length, the width, and also we need to know the wind load, snow load. Then our engineer can design it for customers and calculate the cost. Then we quote the customers. Do you know what are the benefits of steel structure?
The benefits first is the cost. Steel has a high strength to weight. Radio weight cost reduced from cost. Faster construction saves on labor costs. Plus, long-term costs are reduced because the steel structure don't require much inspection and maintenance. Second is the time. Apart from faster construction, prefabrication gives you more control over the project time flow. This allows for more efficient project management. Third is the design. Steel can easily molded into any form. This gives the building architects incredible scope for creativity to producing innovative designs. The strength of a structural steel means it's possible to build long spans without support columns. The fourth is adaptability. Steel frame can be easily extended horizontally or vertically. Support beam can be strengthened without reducing floor space. Five is the health and safety. Steel is fire resistant and mold resistant. Environmental benefits. 90% of all structural steel is recycled, making it one of the most environmentally friendly building material. And some asked what engineering and modeling software does Steel Solution use?
Yes, we use PKPM and the 3D3S for the molding and analysis, and use AutoCAD for draft and the Tekla software for 3D modeling. So we can answer the question laterally. You can say the workers is fixed purlin on the roof. Those workers are making the form models for the concrete. So let's continue to answer the question from customers.
One customer insists what kind of payments is acceptable to our company.
Our company accepted down payment before the fabrication, and after all the production complete, the customer can send the inspection person or after a third-party inspection team to come to our factory to inspect the goods. If all is satisfied, all is okay, then customer can pay the balance, and we arrange the shipment. We can also accept LC.
Okay. If a customer decides to get the building, what is the general process of the order?
The general process of order.
Yes.
First, we give us quotation according to the customer's requirement. If the quotation and is satisfied with, if the customer is satisfied with the quotation, and we can visit our factory and see the facility, the quality control, the process of the steel structure fabrication, and if all is satisfied, you can place the order. After you place the order, we will um, ask the engineer to make the drawing detailing. Certainly, it's after the down payment is received. Then all the detailing is complete. We can send to you. If you have an engineer, you can let them to confirm if the drawing is acceptable. After getting your confirm, we will start the fabrication. It's about takes commonly 30 days to produce the order, and all the steel fabrication complete, and you can send the inspection team to our factory, and then like the courier custom, you can pay the balance, and we arrange the shipment.
What's the use time usually for the steel frame?
Uh, Steel frame, you mean
Uh,
the installation?
the use time like 10 years or
You have, yeah, yeah, yeah. Commonly it's 50 days. It's no problem to use it for 50 days, but certainly the steel structure, the frame, you have to maintain, do some maintenance work,
okay.
so you can ensure it work more time.
Um, any other questions?
Yes, let's see. This customer asked, can you offer the design service?
Yes, we have more than 20 design engineers. We can design the structure according to different country standard. Like some our customer from Australia, they will use the structural drawing for government audit first, and we have done several projects like that. We can send the customer the drawings, and then their council or government can approve the drawing.
Now, when you are looking at us, the live show, you can see some products beside the screen. You can click the link and give us your comment or your inquiry. Our engineer will reply any of your questions, and also our sales team can give you our quotation according your request. So let's take a look again
Okay, so
to the side.
usually before our steel frames delivered to your place, you can do the foundation work by yourself locally. And when our steel structure loaded and delivered to your place, then it will be installed.
Let's look at some components used in this steel structure building. This is a purlin, the C type C section purlin. It's used for purlin and the girth. Now you can see the most of the roof purlin have been fixed now. This is C type, and that is this is
B.
B sheet. So it's a different for the purlin and the girth. This is a angel steel. The angel steel for flying brace. There are lots of mud because
this is the second road for connecting the roof purlins. We can see the purlins space is about 1.5 meters. As you can see, this building is with the crane beam. To lift, some customers may need to lift heavy goods. So we can design the steel crane beam together.
That is the workers.
We can see this foundation, how to connect with the steel column. We will supply the anchor bolts. It will three nuts and one plate, which will weld on site.
There are some
This column with this kind of stud, it will increase the friction to make the bottom more steady underground. This is called the box column, steel column. It's used for the very large span workshop.
And sometimes maybe take a heavy load.
Yes.
That is a crane. Commonly, we use a crane for installation inside.
Oh, let's look at this. This is the reinforced steel bar when you need to prepare the foundation.
Yes, this foundation is still not complete.
So this is the general description of the steel structure. We are glad to share this with you this afternoon.
If you have any inquiry about the steel building, whatever it is, workshop, warehouse, the hangar, the poultry house, any project, if it will be built with the steel structure, you can send us your inquiry, and our engineer and our sales team will be reply you according your request.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for watching
Thank you
our
for.
live broadcast, and we will we
We
will
will have
show.
our next live maybe in September.
Yeah,
So see you at that time.
see you.